finished with me. Doing was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord, forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks. My family all concerned. My homie still on the block. Getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt. I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb. You gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. When I'm on with the wind, when I'm on with the wind, feel me on your skin. I'm on with the wind, on with the wind, on with the wind, feel me on your skin. I'm on with the wind.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my vein. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. Trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drink so evilly? She's a slow sipper. She's a slow sipper.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing his friends, he's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this shit is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that shit again. Never let up close. So this mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear a disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream. No, you just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come off. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, zero flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfighter, bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Kobe told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just want borders.
Welcome into Busch Stadium. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher tonight, Patrick Sandoval.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged.
And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Got him on the off-balance throw. One out in the top of the first. And up next for Chicago, Adam Dunn.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He's a master at hitting fastball.
That's towards center. Hellman makes the catch. Runner tags for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Braden Montgomery stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in St. Louis. And today's starter, Garrett Crochet. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some outs. Now, it's going to look the same until the very last second, so hitters are going to have to make a decision and hope that sometimes they're able to guess right.
And that's fouled off. Walker in his second season, batting second in today's lineup, a former first-round pick in 2020. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. 1 out, base is empty. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Montgomery pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So up next, Colson Montgomery. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
cut on and lifted in the air. Robert on the move. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here in St. Louis. And now here is Kyle Teel. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Luis Robert Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Andrew Vaughn now. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. And now the center fielder, Michael Hellman. Slapped the other way, foul. And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it on to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So digging in, Alec Burleson. Strike 1.
2 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, 2 ball. Over to second for 1. Relayed it, done in time. And we're back. New inning getting started. Benintendi to start it. There's the strike.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 1 down. And here is Sosa to the plate. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Chris, when you take in a stadium, I think one of the things that I always contemplate is where are you? And in St. Louis, Busch Stadium, you know exactly where you are with the arch in the background. They mow it into the lawn, the Gateway Arch. Basically goes from line to line and out towards center field, and then the retired numbers, the championship banners. I mean, it really shows off the history of this proud franchise.
Yeah, Boog, and this city is always just covered in red, especially during the baseball season. But they've added that ballpark village out there in left center field. Very accessible to come into this city, stay downtown, get to the ballpark, and take in a game in a great setting.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Started to go after it. Now we'll look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there. Bottom of the inning. Turkey Stearns stepping to the plate now. Crochet back to work. And there's the strike.
You know, these Cardinals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that has...
that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. Runner takes off. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Popped up. Done. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in. One away. Here is J.D. Martinez.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Now Machado up here. That misses, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and the count now 2-0.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Next pitch is outside.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Moncada measures 6 feet 2 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Just missed. Base hit, left center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Done. At the plate now. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
High fly ball out towards left field. Walker hustling after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Grounder might be 2. Burleson to second, out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. In the dirt, runner stays put at third. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Well struck, right field. Out of here. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Robert stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That one the other way. Throws to first in time. And they take care of Robert for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jordan Walker. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert under it. Puts it away for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Robert sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Hellman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And a sweeper misses for a ball. And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line drive. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Hellman off of first with 2 away. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. And that one in the air center field. Robert on the move. Makes the grab. That is the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. Now it's the DH, Andrew Vaughn. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. In the air to left center. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. First pitch misses. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. And next to hit for the Sox, Lenyn Sosa. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a great play for the out.
Manny Machado has the arm strength of a pitcher, but the athleticism of a position player. Great diving catch right there. Knows he has plenty of time with that cannon of an arm.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. In the air, right field. Stearns gets under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
You know, these Cards, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And look out. That one gets him.
Take your
The
base.
second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this has become a dangerous situation now. Missing spots on the mound and an opportunity for this offense to take advantage.
Pereira now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 on with 1 out. And Martinez 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Out towards left center. Benintendi ranging after it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Manny Machado now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. Ball 1, no strikes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 outs. Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, now the number 2 hitter, Yoan Moncada. That's in there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that's through there for a strike.
0-2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. And the batter now, Adam Dunn. There's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
Off balance speed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Montgomery leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the 6th, and now it's going to be Jordan Walker. Crochet back to work. And foul ball. Out to short, Montgomery. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Colson Montgomery next up for the Cardinals.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
And now Michael Hellman. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. And now 2 aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to Shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2 on, 2 outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him. Make it 4. So remaining in the game defensively, Thomas Sajazi. He pinch hit last half and now takes over at first. Robert in the box again. Takes a strike. Fly ball center field. Hellman on the move. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And that misses. 2-0. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
And that one is in for a strike. In there at the knees. And the count's full.
2 strike.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground to short. Montgomery. Out.
Got it.
Number 2. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it.
Sends it to first. Out number 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Burr.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Stearns at the plate and takes high there. And another ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out.
On the tag.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gotta have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out to short. Montgomery throws across the diamond. 2 down. Now J.D. Martinez at the plate.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here comes Manny Machado. Left field. Benintendi on his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the eighth. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Colson Montgomery. Now on the bump, Jason Adam. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
You know how I feel. I'm just keeping it real. Nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, and LLV. I remember him and Jack used to control the parties. And they would let us know when it was the right time to leave.
Fastball for a strike. Adam, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering upstairs.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Into center, Hellman makes his way towards it, nabs it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Adam Dunn.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to.
No, that's a strike. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Michael Kopech. So digging in, Jordan Walker. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And now 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Swings and misses. And 1 gone. Colson Montgomery. Next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. Way inside. Gets out of the way.
1 ball. No strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The Cardinals down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Michael Hellman. And that is out of play. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Fans another. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now, Braden Montgomery. New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Teal in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is downstairs. Montgomery leads off second with nobody out.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Robert in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's a laser base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So runners at the corners. Nobody. New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Sem Roberts.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Roll to short, could be 2. There's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Benintendi up here. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. That's a hit. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Lenyn Sosa.
Ball, whoa.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th.
2-1.
This one in the dirt. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
2 ball, 2 strike.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen. And
check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Turkey Stearns. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. The Redbirds down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Crochet with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.
I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22 without a whip, I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. I ain't such nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever, and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. But started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm gonna try to do the same thing. Yeah. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, cause he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project.
Just about ready to roll, showing the slab in today's game, Zach Wheeler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Yoan Moncada. That's in there. It's 0-1. One out, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one out to right. Stearns is there. Hauls it in, and there's two away. Two outs, base is empty. And next to hit for the Sox, Adam Dunn. That's off the inside corner. Ball one. And another ball. Two outs, base is empty.
No strikes.
And that's a base hit.
All over that one right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And now first and second with two outs.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Stepping in, Michael Hellman. Hellman measures 6 feet even, 195 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's hard hit on the line. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down. Brendan Donovan digs in now. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
The other way, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To second for 1. Relayed it done in time. Inning. Back here at Busch Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. Luis Robert now. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Just missed. In there at the knees. 1-2. This to third. Fair ball.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
2-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. The throw, tag, and he's out. No score here in the second.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Over to first. And there are 2 down. Andrew Benintendi, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Strikes him out. Went with the sweeper, and it worked. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for St. Louis, Manny Machado. Smith back to work. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. That one way inside. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. J.D. Martinez, the next to hit. And a foul ball. Late swing fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And here's the veteran outfielder, Turkey Stearns. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second here, one gone. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Machado over at second, one down. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw over to Dunn, and they get Stearns for the out. And up next for St. Louis, Thomas Saggese. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Digging in, Lenny Sosa. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Makes the grab after a long run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Machado throws to first in time. That's it out. Here is Moncada. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one down the line, and it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
Now a rocket to right center, way back there, and forget it. It's out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. Montgomery at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Check swing, no appeal. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Line drive and foul ball. And the sweeper misses. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here is Colson Montgomery. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. So the one-out hit turns the lineup over.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Yeah, the batter now, Michael Hellman. Almost got him. Herrera leads off first with one away. That's to third. Moncada. Feed to second. That's one. Relay to Dunn. In time. Inning-ending double play. Back here in St. Louis. Start of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. So here's Robert now. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. To the right side, Sajazi steps on first for the out. Now Andrew Vaughn.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
There's a strike. Next offering is down low. On the ground. And that's a fair ball.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
2 balls.
Squirts away a little bit. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, bottom 4, leading off, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a miss. Donovan in his 4th year, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. So up next, Jordan Walker. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Manny Machado up to the plate. Way outside, and that's ball 1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
JD Martinez stands in. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed. Popped up left side, Montgomery. And there's 1 down. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Now this is in the air down the line. Walker sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here comes Yoan Moncada. First pitch misses. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So up next for Chicago, Adam Dunn. And it's fouled away. And that one hammered. Stearns going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at Busch Stadium at the plate, Turkey Stearns. Smith back to work. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throws. Save. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. He'll score easily. And a 2-1 ball game now. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Colson Montgomery. There goes the runner. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. Awesome play there. And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one fouled off. Sajazi, the runner at second with 1 away. Runner takes off for third. Fought off foul. Runner goes again. Line drive, that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Now it's going to be Michael Hellman. And fouled off. Runner on the go again. Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brendan Donovan getting ready to hit. On the ground to first. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit. But when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runner breaks for third. And a swing and a miss. Down on strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Braden Montgomery. That one catches the corner for a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Robert swings through it for strike one. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. 2 away. The relay throw.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Vaughn in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Stearns makes the catch. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Manny Machado. And Manny gets a piece. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here is J.D. Martinez. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Time. Ask for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. That one way inside.
Hey.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. To first. St. Louis goes down. Back here in St. Louis. Benintendi to the plate. New pitcher for the Cardinals, John King.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me. You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Got him looking. And one away. Sosa stands in here, takes ball one low. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Montgomery
can't hold up, and that's a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
Got him swinging. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. And that one off the outside edge. King, 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. In the dirt. The 2-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job.
And that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body.
Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Bummer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
2 strikes.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Thomas Saggese will hit next. In the air, out towards left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 away now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Colson Montgomery digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Not close with that one. And a count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. And we're back, ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel, in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. To third. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Jason Adam.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the...
And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Center field. Hellman under this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. Andrew Benintendi steps up. In the air, center field. Hellman makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The relay.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Hit in the air, center field. Hellman settles underneath it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Craig Kimbrell. And now, Ivan Herrera.
Number 46. Craig Kimbrell.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but...
Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Safe at second with a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. Man at second. Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And here is Brendan Donovan. That one hammered center field. That's going back. Pulls it in on the fielder, Jordan Walker. Swing and a chopper out to short. Now a jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now Yoan Moncada. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Hard ground ball. Base knock. No throw. And he reaches safely.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
In the dirt. Moncada over at first with 1 away. And now it's even up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Montgomery stands in now, looks at that one inside. And that drops in for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the slider just misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Struck him. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Liam Hendriks.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Nolan Gorman. He swings and fouls one off. That's off the mark, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Turkey Stearns next up for the Cardinals.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can run the clock on American Bandstand. Pushing the fan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee the win in the rap race. Beating them all, I'm stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe. My face, nothing to gain, no one to blame. But so it's the same. You can't contain or run my game to keep it the fame with